So hi, I'm back, and oof, I did not expect that reaction. Thank you to everyone who watched that video and commented and liked and everything. The reaction is amazing, and I never thought anything I would make would ever get this type of response, and I can't thank you all enough for it. I'm so excited to make more for you all, and I'm even more excited to show you the next installment in the I Play Overwatch for 24 Hours series. And the next character is Juno! I know it's not Genji, I'll get to that in 1 second, I promise. Juno has taken the Overwatch community by storm recently. Whether that's a good or bad thing is up to you. And she is the newest addition to Overwatch's roster. And I love her. I have since she was revealed, and once her trailer was out, I knew she would be a character I loved, but I realized I'm really bad at actually playing new heroes. Like, my playtime on characters released in Overwatch 2 is really low in comparison. I just end up playing characters I'm used to. The next installment was supposed to be Genji, but I have decided to forego the wheel only on new releases, so that I can actually learn the new hero and that people can see the new hero sooner instead of 50 videos later, and we finally get to see the brand new Gunny McSteve man. That's my prediction for the next hero, watch. So Genji gets put back in line, and will be next. Subscribe if you want to see that next.
And hit the bell, smile.
But today I finally get to play Juno. So without further ado, let's get into it. Brand new hero, let's jump right into her abilities and training. Juno is an interesting character because overall she's pretty simple, but in the hands of a good player, her full potential is unlocked. Granted, that full potential isn't maybe the highest. I don't know how to describe it, she just feels a little tiny bit itty bitty lacking. It's something I'm going to get into later, but it's important to mention off the bat. Anyway, her kit. Juno's Medi Blaster is the bulk of her healing and damage impact. I think this is the part that stings a lot for me because they nerfed it before she really released, when I personally didn't think she was overpowered or anything. Maybe some adjustments needed, but not to the part of their kit that requires more skill to use, because she's decently aim intensive. Go for the torpedoes, Blizzard, if you have to nerf something, but at least let your star shine for a little bit. Don't just cripple her before she's even fully released. Update, by the way, the literal day after I finished playing Juno and started this part of the script, they reverted this change, while also nerfing her healing a little, which I think is fine. It's just, I still don't think it was the most necessary nerf to begin with, but hey, here we are now, I fucking guess. Their balance is so frustrating, god. Anyway, Juno's Medi Blaster fires a short burst of hit scan projectiles in a tight spread up close. It's not the worst at range, but important to note it gets a little bit more spread out. These bullets do damage to enemies and heal allies, and you can tell which one you're looking at by the little face on her gun. Happy Engie. Happy Engie. At 180, it is a surprisingly large magazine with a quick reload to boot, but because of her general squishiness and lack of self-sustain, it can be risky to reload in the open, so use corners and covers in general. Another thing to note, when you fire your gun, you can cancel it mid-spray with your reload or melee. It might not be the most helpful tip, but it can possibly help when you catch a window to reload, or a nice little burst of damage at the end of your spray. Her alternate fire is pulsar torpedoes. When you activate it, they will begin to lock on to both allies and enemies. The speed of the lock-on is dependent on distance, and these little buggers will track the locked target pretty hard. Enemies can dodge it, of course, if they put cover in between the torpedo and them in time, but there are also instances that it'll curve around cover and hit them anyway, depending on the angle you fired them at. In the case of allies, I found they actually can travel through walls as long as line of sight was maintained before they were fired. If you cancel your alternate fire before locking on, the cooldown will be reduced to 2.5 seconds. Otherwise, the cooldown is 10 seconds. Her passive is Martian Overboots. Hitting jump twice is a double jump, and just like Mercy or Echo, you can hold your jump to hover to the ground slowly. The double jump is nice because you can combo it with her glide boost to gain some extra height. Just be careful when using it against certain comps. I feel like I got in the habit of double jumping way too much, meaning I was an easy target for Widow and other hit scans way too often. It can aid you in getting away, but just like Mercy's super jump, use it thoughtfully instead of spamming it whenever possible. A lot of her team utility is in her hyper ring. Juno deploys an energy ring that increases the speed by 50% of anyone who passes through the ring for 3 seconds. It also seems to give the speed boost to allies who are within a few meters to the ring when it is activated. The ring lasts for 7 seconds, and if anyone passes back through the ring, it will reapply the boost. This makes it good to use on a high ground or position your team may be holding so that they can quickly reposition during fights. Juno does not need to pass through the ring on initial activation to benefit from the boost. This means you can send it to allies who need it across the battlefield from you, or not have to worry about sending it near you while escaping and instead aid an ally in escaping. She still needs to pass through it a second time to reapply it though. The hyper ring is affected by geometry and will place where it impacts a wall or doorway instead of traveling its full distance. This is good if your team is passing through a door or corridor, or if you need it in a specific place. This also works on the ground. You can get the speed boost even if you pass through the ring at a weird angle, so you don't have to worry too much about angling it right to face the ally you're trying to speed. The area of effect is pretty generous. Finally, you can place it entirely suspended in air, so flying or dive units can jump through to get the speed boost. Oh my god, we're so alive! Her movement ability is her glide boost. When activated, Juno gains a speed boost, and while moving, glides in a horizontal line for 4 seconds. You can jump while gliding and go up higher, but you cannot go much further vertically. However, with the new mantling-like changes made this season, if you glide at a ledge that is just too high, you will automatically slide up that ledge and be able to get onto that high ground. This means Juno can pretty easily get to high ground on her own, so use that to your advantage in repositioning. This kind of works on a ledge by ledge basis though. I've had a few instances where I thought I wouldn't be able to get on a ledge and I could, and some where I thought I could and couldn't. Just make sure to learn your maps and ledges and remember the funky ones. You can also move forwards, backwards, and side to side in your glide, so make sure to remember that when you need to dodge. Finally to her ultimate, Orbital Ray. I call it Orbi. Orbi. It is a giant laser beam that shoots down from the sky in front of Juno and travels forward, healing and damage boosting allies within its radius. It moves quite a distance, and its direction is dependent on the direction Juno was facing when it was activated. Think carefully about the optimal direction and distance you need to be from your team so that they can get the full amount of space needed to fight in it. I found I panic ulted a lot so that my team benefited from the beam for a little, but it decided to go f*** off in a wall somewhere. You can use it directly forward on an aggressive push into the enemy, or across a point or your backline so that they can shred enemies. It can also be comboed quite well. One of my favorites was with a Reaper ult, since he just needs the damage boost for a little bit to absolutely shred, and it can keep him alive during it. Or into a Graph fight or Vine Shatter. It can save teammates for sure, but it does not make them invincible. So in scary fights, you still might have to get ready to pump heals into your tank's ass to stabilize them. Juno herself feels really beefy in her ults, so this might be a good time to rip into the enemy with your Medi Blaster or pop a couple torpedoes. Finally, it is important to note the beam works under bridges or areas where it's covered. It also still applies the boost to allies who may be on top of the bridge. The bridge on Midtown is actually a really good example of this. Maybe your tank and other support is pushing in the bottom while you have a DPS at the top. If you ult down that corridor, your DPS still might be able to benefit from the boost even on top of the bridge. After playing around and testing her kit, I was really excited to dive into this challenge. I've been waiting for this character forever, and I just wanted to experience her gameplay. Little did I know how amazing this journey would be and how it felt to love this game again. Yeah! Let's go! Oh my god, we're so much in She's so fast! My god! Diva, come back here! Fuck you, Anna! Yeah, that was scary. Sir? Where the fuck are you? Stop it! Stop! Cease your activities! Oh!
I'm gonna kick your ass. Oh no!
Juno! Best Juno wins! Bitch. Oh, I haven't died yet. Nice.
Target spotted.
Got him! No! My first death! Beam! That was a bad beam. This isn't going too well. I'm doing great. I'm doing just as much as Mr. Name looks like a slur over there. No! True Junkrat. It didn't show my death. Thanks, Wave Respawn. If it didn't show it, therefore I did not die. Reinhardt! I don't know how I'm alive. Yeah, we did it! Beam! Oh, that's a good first game. She's so cute, dude. All of her voice lines are adorable, and I just love how a lot of characters interact with her.
Sir Wilhelm, how do you remain brave in combat? I cannot stop shaking.
Half of courage is might, my Martian friend.
Intriguing, but I do not feel particularly mighty.
Don't fret. Stand with me, and you'll have nothing to fear.
So many of them are so kind to her, and I love it. She deserves all the best things. No one ever be mean to her. I swear I have a night. But for real, this is the best thing I've seen on Twitter for a long time. It's not X. The biggest challenge at this hour was getting her. Oh, backfilled.
One step at a time.
No! No! But when I did, I was already having a fun time. Just her general aesthetic and vibe was something I thoroughly enjoyed, and unlike Maga, I actually really liked her gameplay too. Even when sometimes it felt like I was incapable of helping someone I know I could have saved on a different character, there were many instances I felt like I had a lot of impact, especially with her ult. Ulting correctly felt like such a rush and so rewarding. I don't think Juno is horrendously underpowered. I think there are situations where she is powerful, she's just not a top meta hero. But I already settled into Juno really, really fast, and I was so excited to play more. This is when I started to define my go-to playstyle on this hero. Looking at her kit, my idea initially was dive. All of her abilities are just dive, dive, dive. And it is true dive is a comp Juno can fit into, but Juno's lack of self-sustain can make a real problem if you keep getting caught out without your team. I found the best way to play Juno is what I dubbed the Angry Hornet playstyle. The Sombra buffs this season are what led me to discovering this, but playing close to your other healer, or if they're playing something like Lucio or Kiri which require less protection, a vulnerable DPS like an Ashe or a Widow, and enabling them can really help lead your team to victory. It protects your weaknesses. If you're dove, hopefully your other support or DPS will turn around to aid you so that you survive, but you also help them survive and get more value in turn. This is also why my favorite comps to run Juno in are rush comps. The sort of deathbally nature of them really helps protect Juno and increases her uptime, meaning you get more value. It also helps to play on high grounds and adapt your positioning and playstyle depending on their comp and swaps. When they don't have these super harassing enemies, you can definitely play a bit more aggressively, but it still helps to be careful and limit the amount of times you die. Threats to be aware of on Juno are the Sombras, Tracers, Widows, and Cassidys of the world. Pretty much any divey tank like Diva, Winston, and Wrecking Ball can make you explode because of your low health, so make sure to use your mobility to get away when possible. Overall, you have to be incredibly aware of team states while on Juno, and she is a character you have to adapt quickly on or you get nothing done. I feel like I defaulted to heal botting way too often, but Juno can easily do so much more if you take the time to improve your game sense. It stands for every support, but certain characters, especially like Juno, they really benefit from it. With this new season, I also had to simultaneously learn a whole new mode and new maps. This is where the Honeyhive curse began. I started my adventure on Honeyhive by completely rolling on this map twice, in 1 hour, and kinda raising an eyebrow like, huh, that was kinda easy. But trust me when I tell you this map is a hellhole, bringing out all of the worst traits imaginable in every Overwatch player. All of the negative and evil feelings we've all had to suffer through in this game amalgamate into horrid and twisted creatures of pure toxic matter. Hear me when I say I don't think this map is bad, or laid out poorly, or it's the map at all that causes this, but it must have been built upon something. Some evil eldritch horror that causes many of the matches played on it to devolve into unpleasant chaos that will further bring any player into its realm of suffering. You will see, dear friend, and you will learn. God, I hate and love Overwatch players. I don't think he's cheating. Do we want to do a check? Are we doing a check? Dude, this Reaper has to be huffing something. There is no way this guy is cheating. At this point, I was locked in. All I could think about was Juno. More Juno. I have to keep playing Juno. Wake up, Juno. Eat Juno. I was obsessed with this challenge and this character, and at this point, there was no question if I would finish it. What was unknown is if I would be the same afterward. Oh look, Honeyhive. Ooh, big triple! It's not our Genji.
Wait a minute!
He was talking to the wrong person! 6k healing and like 4k damage. This is a message to Papa Girth. I try to be only defensively toxic. That's why I went after the tank, because it was going after our Kiriko, which did not deserve anything. I don't care that the Kiriko had more damage than healing. The thing is, the tank repeatedly got themselves in a situation we could not heal. Kiriko had to do damage in order to defend herself. We didn't have fights because the tank was cutting themselves off from us and we could not heal them. That's why our healing numbers were low. You were doing fine. This is to Papa Girth. You need to pay attention who you're talking and make sure it's the right person. Did I do good? No, not really. But I did do more healing than I did damage. F you, Papa Girth. I told you it was cursed. Was I way too aggressive in this? Yeah, I definitely was. The tank was absolutely the one in the wrong, and I went after Papa Girth a little too much. Although I don't think that they're necessarily absolved from blame here. I hate it when people have that like sickly, condescending nature to them in their messages. That's why like I go after that a lot more, because it just doesn't feel like right. Like they act like they're being nice, but it feels like it stings way more than somebody just being outwardly rude to you. Because if they're being outwardly rude, then you're like, oh yeah, whatever, it's Overwatch. But when they're being this like sweet, oh, I'm helping you, I'm giving you advice, I'm gonna help you improve, but it's this condescending tone to them, even through like message, it doesn't come off as genuine, and it just comes off as super snake like, you know. I think that's why I went after them more, and I got so upset with it, because it isn't genuine at all. Like none of your suggestions are genuine. Just the way you talk, it just makes me feel like more icked out by you, you know. Mind you, this was all in quick play, and I hadn't even started comp yet. It's clear to me that Overwatch has been more toxic in general, and it put me on a crossroads. I want to actually join Team Chat more. In my Maga video, I rarely did, and while I felt that video was more focused on the gameplay of Maga, this video is becoming more about the game. In the sense I was enjoying it more than I have in a long time, even through all of this. You don't need VC to climb. I think if you're really pushing your rank, calming isn't necessary. While I want to see higher ranks for sure, that isn't my goal in these videos. My goal is to have fun. So I decided to join the chats, to type responses. I wanted the silliest games possible, to encounter the weirdest of Overwatch players, just so I could document it all. And finally, after 12 hours of quick play with Juno, I decided to take her in a comp. Alright, we're gonna do attack Hornet style. No, don't do it. Okay, good. That's good. You. Woo!
Hello there.
What, he went Maga?
It's always Maga.
Bro,
It's always Maga.
Come on, man, it's not even that serious.
I understand.
I'm not even doing good.
Get it, dude. Hey, you're lucky that Maga's cheeks, man.
Tell me about it. I'm not even doing good this game. That's why I wasn't expecting a Maga swap.
Nobody's expecting the Maga swap.
Why are you running?
Genji. I got him.
Good round, good games, good comms.
We got this.
Bro, I'm sorry to ask, but how do you read your username? Is it like something backwards?
So, yeah,
like
it's backwards.
Like Arunixia?
Arunixia is my name, but I guess Isenura is fine. But yeah, this is backwards.
Probably did some ritual and summon Cthulhu.
Yeah. I got many demons, they're my friends.
Target locked.
Rank can die easily.
He has no support, Speedrun. You're also anti. Oh no!
Yeah, but it is your fault!
No, I got slipped. No.
Big, you canceled the Reaper.
Lock it up.
Juno one, big.
I
I might go on again.
I know.
You blocked him off point. GG.
Right, this is DPS too. What the f?
You are an amazing Juno. You are an amazing Anna. Y'all are amazing DPS.
Hell
GGs.
yeah, GG. One, got him.
Well, you're a pretty good Juno, man. Good job.
Thank you, GG. I definitely started Comp off strong here. I felt very confident going into the rest of this challenge, and then Comp's true nature hit. I know I keep asking this, or bringing attention to it in my videos, but why are Overwatch players so weird? Like, I know every larger game fanbase, especially ones generally agreed to be toxic, are weird for sure, but I don't think I'm wrong in saying that Overwatch definitely has its own brand of weird.
Yo, can you turn around for me?
What?
I said, can you turn around for me real quick? Look at that.
Alright.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah!
Let us keep our questionable
Somebody should do like a study on it or something. I could see it being a lucrative topic. I personally love looking in on the weird side of communities, like they're a zoo. But at this point, I think I gotta admit, I'm in the exhibit now. People being funny, weird, or loud in games is something I've come to enjoy. What I do not enjoy is the ego. I cannot stand people putting down others for their performance while painting themselves as incredibly superior, despite being in the same rank as them. People having rank superiority in the long run is really only harmful to that person. Most people just move on and forget about them shortly after. But the real ego havers that really grinds my gears are the ones who immediately swap to a negative mental in cases that aren't optimal but are still completely winnable. Or the people who latch onto one mistake for the rest of time as if they have never made mistakes, but you watch their gameplay and it's like they're just bumbling through the map after consuming 50 brewskis, making arguably worse and more damaging mistakes to the state of the game. Look, I know I can't do anything here but complain. It's frustrating, but I can only control myself and my own actions, not those of others. But mental is a powerful thing in this game. It really can be the difference between winning and losing, and I have games that prove that later. As I continued playing, I could feel my mental weakening a bit. It was the first time in this challenge that I started feeling a little tired. I could feel my confidence waning, but right when I needed them most, my saviors appeared. I like Winston. What do you say? What's up?
What's up?
Oh, we got the whole gang here. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Who the f is King Corey? I know. I just want to know who you are. I've never heard of you.
Whoa.
What?
What? I'll have you know, I have a Twitch channel with like 300 followers, and you're being live streamed to 2 viewers right
Oh,
now.
Oh,
I gotta say,
you're cooked, bro.
Drink your water. I don't know, eat a sandwich.
If we win, you have to follow.
Alright. That's a fair deal.
Mercy's dead.
Juno 1, Juno 1,
dead.
Juno 1. Echo's on. Behind.
Oh,
Echo's
fuck,
behind.
no,
Echo on
please.
me. Echo behind.
I didn't kill her. There he is.
Disappear if you breathe on me wrong, dude.
So, yeah, I don't think Winston's gonna move into this comp. I might have to swap it for now. We'll see how it goes.
Or you beat them on Winston and embarrass them.
Okay.
I'm more being on point.
Bob's dead.
Fourth support ults are up. I can't see Winston.
Yeah, I'm hitting Ashen. I'm hitting
Ash one, Ash.
Kill Ash, kill Ash. Got her.
Fuck! Juno 1, Juno 1, Juno 1.
Hog's dead, Hog's dead.
Behind Ash, behind. Ash and Echo.
Nice.
Oh no.
Reaper, no Ash.
Alright, I might swap after all.
No, no, you're good. Hog, 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 hog.
We have 2 Reapers. I'm one off grab,
She's dead.
Oh no!
Reaper on point.
No heals!
Big grab, big
Wait,
grab!
huge ult! Let's go!
Mercy behind Gressing!
Mercy res!
No! Kill her! No hook, no hook!
I got mercy though.
No hook or trap!
I'm going back, I'm going. Boy.
Reaper, shoot the hog!
Hog, he's cutting me off. He's one.
Oh, you're right, my bad.
Reaper. Big.
Just Tracer.
Let's go!
Whoop.
Holy shit!
That follow's looking in your future, buddy.
Finally a good team. Oh my god.
3-0.
You got a supporter.
Yeah, this is my first stream in a couple months. I was working full time over the summer and taking classes, so I didn't really have too much time. I usually just play Minecraft and Overwatch.
Oh.
Based.
I'm watching the body, so Mercy doesn't res.
Yeah, it's not that dumb.
I mean, she's going for risky shit.
Our Mercy's better.
Agreed.
Oh my god.
Venture on your backline, venture on your Juno.
I got the pick pen.
Venture one,
Juno's
venture.
dead. Hog's in this building up here. He's going
Echo's
top.
behind as well. He's going around. Hog's up. Yeah, they're going around.
Let him hook me up there.
What the fuck are you doing? Echo Reaper, no fade. Burn it.
Echo.
Alright. Hog is still up there.
Venture's, nice.
Oh, I sniped him, you know.
Nice.
Go on.
Roadhog's still up top, guys.
It's just Ash Mercy main.
Roadhog's up top
Roadhog's
though.
still above.
Supports have to be careful. We get hooked.
I can bubble you if you get hooked. Just call it out. Scream at the top of your lungs. If you get hooked.
Got it.
He's still up there. What the hell?
Okay, so I don't know.
He just lives up there now.
That was my grab there, not gonna lie. Hog is still chilling.
Hog just lives up there. That's just where he lives, bro.
He's just still up there, bro. What the hell?
Sky pig.
I'm greedy with my bubbles.
Echo behind.
In like 2 seconds.
Orby a point.
Hog dead. My god, that hog just got shredded.
Oh my god. Crazy ults. Wait.
Hell yeah.
Maybe I'll get an actual grab this time.
No, we can combo or ult. Good try.
Oh, that would be fire. Yeah.
Yep, that would be. You like hang out like I'm dropping from the skies right here. I can grab this. Ready?
Reloading.
I'm grabbing. Wait, no, I'm not. Yeah, I am. Okay, I just got hog.
That hog, dude.
Okay, yeah,
Nice.
Fuck hog. Camp the res.
Right side Ash. Yeah.
He's trying to go.
Yeah, she's trying. Nice. Yeah. Fuck hog rider.
Do I smell a 5-stack? Possibly?
Dude.
I could.
They don't expect a thing. They don't expect a thing.
Ash one.
Damage just here.
Ash solo.
Big.
Nice.
Oh, good guys.
Big win.
Only one person doesn't want to stay together.
Oh, I'm
Right.
in.
You gotta follow.
Drop your Twitch.
Stay as team. Stay as team.
Play of the game.
Ha! I proceeded to play games with these guys over the next hour, and while we didn't win very many of those games, I didn't care, because I was having fun. A lot of fun. The most fun I've had in Overwatch for a while. I never join random groups like these anymore, and I'm so glad I did, because this was worth it. And shout out to all of them, especially King Corey on Twitch. I mentioned my YouTube in passing, and all of them went to check out my videos like immediately, and it was so sweet. Some of them might be here now, and if you are, thank you. It was genuinely a really fun time I had with you all. If you're looking for a really chill time on Twitch, please check if King Corey is streaming. Genuinely a really good time and worthy of a follow. These guys absolutely strengthened my morale further, and I was so ready to finish this challenge. This is when it got tough. The amount plat players like to yap is insane, but I wanted to push. I was getting so close to Diamond and I was so dedicated to this challenge I wanted to push that rank. My advice to anyone in a similar situation is to drop the ego. Seriously, this game is a perfect example. We rolled them on attack and held up a decent defense. Like look, they had less than a minute remaining while we had 3. Yet instantly, players go to blaming when we are obviously in a winnable position. I got so frustrated with this game because it ended up being close because of everyone's negative mental, and I just snapped at the end. Get your f***ing asses on and shut the f*** up. None of you are good at this game. Just learn that.
I'm better than you.
This trend didn't end with this game either. It was just the start. And the next game is proof of how when you lock in, you can get really good results. We were getting slapped by this Widow. And look, we still won, even though she went 53 and 13. 53 and 13! And we still won. I think the funniest example of an Overwatch player going full stupid is this game on Midtown. Unfortunate. Now look what he says here. All self-healing. We were playing Kiriko and Juno. 2 characters who cannot self-heal. So I'm gonna give this idiot benefit of the doubt here. I think he could have meant that me and Kiriko were healing each other more than we were healing our teammates, because self-healing isn't counted on the leaderboard, I'm pretty sure, or at least it wasn't a bit ago. But his wording here was horrible and makes me believe he genuinely believed we can self-heal and all our healing numbers were self-healing, because they were playing Ana at one point, who can heal themselves. Not drastically, but still. Honestly though, the fact that he blamed us was wild. Once you start taking Overwatch this seriously, you gotta take a step back. Trust me, this game becomes so much more fun when you do. And my perseverance paid off, because I managed to push into Diamond. And then lost it. And then got into it again. And then lost it again. Before getting into Diamond once again. And taking a look at my career profile, I was so close. Just a few more games. And despite it all, Hanaoka appears upon my screen. All of the pent-up rage and anger built up on this game coalesces and conjures yet another horrid curse of a game. So what happened? We got ruled.
What's up, team? How we doing?
Scared the f***
What up, brother?
I scared you?
Yeah.
How?
Your mic started really loud and then it like stabilized, but it's fine. Hello, everybody.
So I'll just not talk the rest
No,
of the game.
talk. We need comms. It's all right.
No. I'm just gonna sit in this corner.
No, I'm sorry, dude. I'm such a.
We're just, guys. This whole game, we're just gonna. Oh, balls grab. I hope he gets the shit out of him for leaving team chat. Damn. Like, I hope
dense,
some
brother.
mafia boss walks in and grabs his testicles and just twists them.
The monkey.
I'm with you, Winston.
Oh my god.
Casting on the right.
These losers don't miss.
I was trying to heal you the whole time.
Come on, guys.
3, 2,
Imagine.
What do you mean by that?
Come on, break.
Break dead.
Watch out for Cass.
Cask and wherever the f is that. Alright. This is insane. How am I taking this much damage in a bubble?
Yeah, I know. I'm following you. I'm
shoot me.
trying.
There's a tracer in our spawn for no reason at all.
This game isn't going well. That was kind of dumb of them. They should have just held that last point.
Now we take control here.
Yeah, we take care. I should not have held open.
Remember that?
Good boop, thanks Lucio. Oh my god, how does he f***ing kill me?
Yeah, my reaction time was too slow. I should have ulted. I have to ult this next fight.
This is the dumbest f***ing game on earth.
Yeah. Big pick.
Jumping.
That's
So I get a hit marker on a hook, a monkey flying in front of me, and it doesn't f***ing take.
Juno. He's running away from my shots too.
Beating this.
Dude, what the f? I f***ing shoot her and she can still hack me. I mean, what the f? Why are we buffing this stupid Mexican hero?
This guy is so mad.
I'm
sitting on it. I'm sitting on it. I have range. Sombra on point on your Juno. We didn't think about Sombra. She's one. Nice.
Damn.
What a garbage game.
I hate this game mode.
It's terrible. It's not even fair.
GG's. I told you it was cursed. Despite that, I was finally able to get my feet more thoroughly in Diamond, and before long, I was only one game away, or so I thought, but we'll get into that later. This game started so rough, but god, this team turned it around. Oh, our Ashe is so much better. I stopped healing our tank because I'm bad. We almost have our ults already? F***ing hell, we are rolling. We got this easy. Oh, that was f***ing huge. That was good from our Zar. Just because they have the Ashe, right? I have to be really at the Ashe Mercy combo. I have to be careful where I am, so I'm not there to support the tank as much as they need. I keep letting them die, and I feel bad. Okay, but they are also doing that a lot. Like, Arana is not with them. I should not have invested my ult in, but... No, don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that! Oh, that was a big charge. No! Stay with it! Swing! Yes! Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Holy sh! That was huge! Is that my last game? No! Holy shit! He recognized me? Oh my god, I'm gonna cry! There's no way! I was blown away, flabbergasted that this person recognized me. If you're watching this video now, dear random person, you are correct, that was me. I was so stunned I didn't get a chance to say it. Sorry about that, but thank you for noticing me. Even if you were maybe about to type something like, yeah, the video sucked, it still means a lot to me that you said it. But other than that, you may have noticed I was one game off. Just one. Look at that, it's so little. So, how did that game go? Final game! Big oof.
Oof.
Big rip.
Thursday, rise me.
She's mapping
You can't rise me. You can't rise me.
That's a risky res.
Oh my god, that hook. Where am I getting boot from left and right?
I think they always have.
Good day. Oh,
Yeah.
brother, dude, you cannot die first to every single fight.
I have no heal all the
Bro,
time.
you die. Doesn't matter what heals you have. You're getting two-shot headshot
You
in
got
the open
headshot. You got headshot.
every time. It's not. You don't gotta blame someone else. I've been in that position where it sucks.
GG, okay, I give up. See you, okay?
Already? That's a weak mental. You can do it. You just need to hide behind a corner. I got you, bro.
I killed the Ash for you. Oh, you're dead again.
This is my last game. No way. This is my last game. He's won. He used all of his abilities. I got him. Thank you. Good job.
Good hold, guys. Good stabilization.
Fucking try. Jesus. Yeah, Ash still died 9 times, but I mean, he was getting kills. His positioning's just horrible. This is winnable going.
I have no eat.
GG.
I made them use it.
See, that was easy. We just need to play the resources given. GG, you too, Mercy.
Thank you, Mercy. I love you.
After a really interesting game, I was finally done with Juno. After 24 hours of gameplay, what are my thoughts on this challenge? I love Juno. Even with all the weirdness of Overwatch players being what they are best, this character has given me hope. Just everything this character has been getting. She's been getting love from Blizzard, and I so badly want it to continue to their other new characters. I like this cinematic. They can totally make this style like an animated series or something.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I've had so much fun with her. I want to make more videos on other characters. I just want to play the game again. And weirdly, I haven't felt this way towards this game in a long time. Is she the best character? Nah. She's got some problems, and I totally understand why she's only really mid-tier. I feel like the nerf to 225 HP was a little bit of a mistake. She is far too squishy, and with zero options for self-sustain, she crumbles far too easily. But I understand being cautious about it, because she could possibly be too much if she had more health. But she needs something. I feel she doesn't have that oomph of impact of other supports. She shoots you with the pea shooter and throws eggs at you sometimes, and then makes her teammates speeded. But she doesn't feel as oomphy. But she's still fun as fuck. There is something about shooting people with your pea shooter that's fun to me, and there is something about egging your team and enemies. I'm definitely a believer in the fact that not every character has to be strong. It doesn't make sense for the game, realistically. And I like the idea of niche characters. I mean, I'm a huge Junk fan. Come on, he's my main man. I don't think Juno is necessarily niche. She's got her place in some comps for sure, but she can work well at others a lot better than other niche picks. She just might not be optimal. I do wish they didn't completely ruin her before launch. I like the idea of characters being a little strong upon release, but ideally in a scenario where balance is updated far more often than Overwatch is. So having those characters be strong means it lasts for a week instead of the month it does now. But she's fun for me. And that's what matters. I try my best every game I play, and I got results I'm proud of. I've been playing this game for so long, and yes, actually 7 years. Just popping this in here because I saw it a lot. Guys, I didn't say all on this account, did I? I was a console player before, one who didn't have very many special skins I cared about, so when I got a PC, I just started fresh and never really connected my account right. A lot of you didn't even notice I played on a different account than the one I showed at the beginning of the video. I actually did try to link that console account with my alt PC one, but it never really worked. That's why if you look at the home screen, it permanently has this notification, and the shop doesn't work. But I never really went out of my way to fix it. I kind of regret it now, because looking back it would be nice to see my old portrait in the career profile, since it was like a gold border 2-star. But it's a mistake I gotta live with, and one I just wanted to clarify. Still don't have a lot of time on Torb though. But anyway, since I've been playing for so long, I got so stagnant and stuck in my ways and habits and didn't want to experiment. It's kind of why I took my break for so long. I wanted to make content for you all that was interesting, something new for you all to watch, and something I felt was clear I put my whole heart and soul into. At the time, I wasn't sure if I could even do it. I'm not gonna lie, it's really scary. It's scary taking something that's taken so much effort and time and sweat and tears, not knowing if people will like it and putting it out on the internet, and then seeing a number that big appear out of it is scary too. It's a new feeling I'm not quite used to, but it's been so long since I felt this drive to create again. I think maybe that's why I felt I connected with Juno in a way. I haven't connected with an Overwatch character like this in so long, and honestly I don't think I ever have this strongly. Seeing her story and her own fears and starting her own journey was really inspiring, a pivotal time for me. I want to see so badly what they do with her story and where they take her. I so badly want to see her grow and gain more confidence because I want to believe that I can gain that confidence in my own journey. I know it's silly, but the media we surround ourselves with can have an impact on our lives and our emotional journeys. Overwatch has had an impact on me. I wouldn't really be here without it. I've been creating things my whole life, but sometimes I feel we get in our own heads about our creations and we can limit ourselves from moving forward because of all the fear we feel from the uncertainty of everything. The now feels safer than the unknown. It's been so long since I've actually wanted to move forward, but slowly I've been gaining the confidence I was never really able to before, and an actual desire to see what's maybe in store for me. Yet again, this game has given me something to connect to, and in all of its flaws and issues and how much pain it causes many of us, I can't help but thank the people behind it for that. For creating a character I know that other people will connect to, and will maybe give others hope about what they could be, or for just creating an environment that can make people laugh even at the silliest of shit. They haven't created a perfect game by any means, but as Overwatch players we know it's our game, and if it's not something you play anymore, you can at least hold on to the Overwatch you knew when you did, because those memories still mean something even now. All the toxicity and yelling and weird-ass people you'll find are the unique blemishes and bumps you'll find in it, but you'll also find a lot of kindness and laughter and exciting moments that can fill an entire album in your memory for years to come. You are what makes it special, so don't be afraid to be a bit silly. Thank you. If my videos make even one person happy, it's worth it for me, and I want to make more of you laugh or smile or even just give you some goofy, shenanigan-riddled content to enjoy for even a little bit. Every time I see a comment about somebody inspired to do this challenge themselves, it fills my heart with joy. I was able to inspire someone else to do something goofy. It's just such a cool feeling. Your kind words, advice, and stories all mean so much to me. I thank every single one of you for joining me in my little corner of the internet, and I am so excited to share my adventures with you all. That said, that's all for me for now. Make sure to drink some water, get some rest, and try something new, no matter how small it is, every day. And I'll see you all upon new frontiers. Get it? It's the season name. You get it, right?